Hi everybody, this is Tormuse, and today I'm playing the Magic Poo Machine. Um, I've been wanting to do a blind Let's Play of something for a while, and this ended up being it. I mean, I kind of wanted to play one of Yahtzee's games, Ben Yahtzee Croshaw of Zero Punctuation fame. He's pledged to he makes video games sometimes, as well as reviewing video games, and he pledged to make 12 games over the course of 12 months, one per month. This is the 11th game in that series. I would have preferred to do the previous one, but I ended up playing it without recording, so it wouldn't have been a blind playthrough. So I figured it wouldn't have been as interesting. So yeah, without further ado, let's get this thing started. Okay, very basics. Dear sir, we find it very hard to believe that your dog has begun defecating, a universal wonder element, but just in case, please box up and send us a few samples. Alright. Welcome to the Magic Poo Machine. We can ship 10 magic turds. My understanding of the game, the inspiration for the game is that Yahtzee was playing some building game where you're stranded on an alien planet and you have to build a spaceship, but it all starts with extracting the methane from feces for fuel, and you just turned that into that aspect into a whole game. Anyway, here we go. Use the build menu to create a conveyor belt that will direct the poo into the freight box. Okay, so conveyor belt. Click once to place the first end of the conveyor belt, then again to place the other end. Okay, it's pretty straightforward. I guess it has to go over here. $12. If you're not happy with the positioning of the conveyor belt, use the deconstruct tool to remove it, then build a new one. When you're ready, click on the go button to make a magic turd start dropping out of your dog. Okay, so you can change direction here. Let's take go and see what happens. Click to speed up. Huh? Oops, forgot something. We can't just mail wet turds to people. Well, we can, but it's not our business model. Place a fan near the conveyor belt and it will dry any turds that pass near it. There we go. So that's the deconstruct conveyor belt fan. So I'm making money now. That is apparently a picture of Yahtzee's dog, by the way. There you go. Congratulations, we hit our target. We now see how much profit you can make before time runs out. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so I see we have a limited amount of time. Not sure what this meter means. So we can just speed it up. We're complete. New personal best. I'm sure I can do better than that. I'll have to come back to this later. Introducing molds. Dear sir, the samples were very impressive, but now we would like to see if the substance can be molded into different shapes, as the local Pee-wee hockey team now has more than enough pucks. Okay. Today we're going to mold the magic turds into more practical shapes. Build a square mold and turds that drop into it from above will be shaped into square bricks. Okay. Make sure they get dried and conveyed to the freight box as before. Okay, so it's too close to have room for the fan. So I guess what I'm going to want to do, fan there, conveyor belt underneath here so they drop. Oops, wait. Hang on. We can change the speed and direction of conveyor belts by clicking the arrow buttons underneath. Hang on, I want to deconstruct that. Do I get my money back when I do that? I wasn't paying attention. Did I get the money back? So I guess, I don't know if it matters if I hit the center of the box or what, but okay. Square brick mold, I guess I want to put that here. And I also want to change the direction. Oh, you can control the speed, I guess? Does the speed matter? I guess I wanted to go slow around the, anyway. Click to deactivate. Okay, I want that to be active. Okay, let's start it up and see what happens. Okay. So turns drop here, gets dried. I can probably speed this up, or can I? Well, wait. Hold the phone. Something's going wrong. Ah, crap. Okay, why? Okay, isn't this... Something's going wrong. I'm not getting money for these. They're dropping in, now it's just dropping right straight through. Okay, what did I do wrong? This thing's... It's not giving me credit for these. Okay, I honestly don't know what I'm doing wrong. They're being dried. Not enough profit. They're being dried, they're going into the mold. Is there another step I'm supposed to... More than enough bucks. Very funny. Critical momenters that drop into it from above will be shaped to square bricks. Make sure they get dried and conveyed to the right box as before. Do they have to be shaped and then dried? Like do they get the order wrong or something? Instructions unclear. Okay, well let's see what happens this time. Okay, once your machine is working as planned, you can click on the clock. Yeah, speed up time. Yeah. Okay, so I was supposed to shape it and then dry it. Good to know. Need personal best. Elevator action. Hey man, my dad wants his basement back for his model trains. Could you maybe set up in the garage instead? It's a little more cramped, but you'll figure something out. Oh. Today we'll make a machine much like the last, but we need a lift to get the products over the wall. Okay, so I guess this is the lift. Click to place the lift's base, press space to flip. Flip it if it isn't facing the right way, then click to place the top. Okay. So, space to flip it, okay. Okay, so I'm guessing it just, these, okay. So I guess this goes here? Alright. Can I have them drop straight into the squaring machine? And then dry it here. Lift it up here and like that? Would that work? Let's see what happens. Hopefully that's sufficient. I haven't played this game before, so like I deliberately avoided watching any playthroughs of it or anything. I have my webcam set. Okay, this seems to be working. My webcam is set to be over here, so hopefully it's not blocking anything. Okay, this seems to be working. There we go. I met my quota. I exceeded my quota. Everything's working fine. Yay! Alternators 101. Dear sir, we have secured a contract on your behalf with the local high school. Apparently, they are currently undergoing a severe shortage of dodgeballs and door wedges. Okay. Oh, okay. who want to play dodgeball with these? Often Magic, you really don't want to get hit by these balls. Often Magic Poo will need to be set in more than one direction. For this, you'll need to use alternators. An alternator flips direction each time the poo drops into it. Use one here to send poos to both molds. Okay, so this is the alternator, I guess. Okay, so, alright, so it drops into the alternator first, and little conveyor belt going this way, and a little conveyor belt going this way. So goes one way or the other into there, and then onto the conveyor belt here, and also onto the conveyor belt here, and needs to be dried and dried, and let's see how that goes. Assuming I understand it correctly, this is all really straightforward. There's the first door wedge, there's the first dodgeball. And this seems to be working. This is all very straightforward. This hasn't been very puzzly so far. I'm expecting the difficulty to ramp up. I don't know how many levels there are. A spot of color. Dear business owner, are you looking for ways to help your product stand out in the Magic Dog Turds market? Call free to find out if paint sprayers are right for you. This time we're making balls again, and we need to paint at least 2 of them green. Okay. Paint sprayers must be attached to conveyor belts and will color any turd that passes under them as long as there's paint in the tank. Note that magic turds must be dried after they are painted. Paint won't stick to dry turds. Okay. Okay. Okay, so there's the ball molds, there's the lift, alternator, paint sprayer. Okay. So okay, so I need to have some go into each box. So hang on. Yeah, I didn't get the money back for that. Okay. So I have to plan this in advance. Like I was about to have a conveyor belt go here and then alternate them both ways, but that's a little inefficient. I think I want to have the alternator closer over here. Maybe I'm overthinking it. You know what? Just okay. Just put a small conveyor belt up here, and then ball mold under that, an alternator under that. Then paint. Oh, this I can't put it on top of the sign, I guess. Or maybe the paint sprayer needs to be over a conveyor belt. Is that how it is? Like I'm just figuring this out as I go along here. Is there a restart button? Can I here restart level? Okay, so conveyor belt. Paint them. Okay. You select the color of the paint by pressing combinations of the three color buttons. Okay. Create green paint by pressing the blue and yellow. Yeah, okay. Blue and yellow combine to make green. Conveyor belt should go this way. And then onto another conveyor belt where it gets dried. And another conveyor belt here. And they can get dried as here as well. So that should work, I think. Let's see how this goes. I wonder how long the paint lasts. He said while there's paint in it. Paint doesn't last very long, does it? Yeah, there's only enough for 3, but that was enough. Oh. Let's just keep them going this way. Wait, no, get back there. Get back here. Get back here. I can just set the direction manually. So there's probably a more efficient way of doing this. But whatever. As Yahtzee said in his last video, if it's dumb but it works, then it wasn't dumb. So it worked out. It's fine. It's fine. Next level is liquid assets. Dear sir, the school kids have heard you invested in paint sprayers and are wondering if you could redo their door wedges in a more interesting color. Okay. So this has to be brown, of course. How apropos. This time we need to paint 10 turds orange, and there won't be enough paint in one sprayer. This is what liquefiers are for. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Set this machine with a paint sprayer and we'll explain further. So, I think that means I have to liquefy some turds into paint, if I'm understanding that right. Ah, yes, fluid pipes. I need to, okay. Fluid pipe liquefier, okay. Okay, now it's starting to get complicated. All right, let's, I guess let's start by putting it into the door wedge maker. And let's put a paint sprayer here. Have a liquefier and use an alternator to direct some of your Magic Poo supply into it. Okay, so I think I want red, yellow to make orange. I'm going to put all of them in there just because it's black. Okay, never mind. That looks more brown than to me than orange, but whatever. Okay, so we also need an alternator. Oh, I thought there was room for an alternator here. Okay. Oh, so this is redundant then. Oh well. Is there room for a liquefier here? No. Oh, the liquefier's big. Okay, so put it over here. Again, it's my first time playing it, so fluid can only move through pipes. Click on the pipe in the build menu, then connect the liquefier to the paint sprayer. Oops, I just realized I didn't put need a fan here as well. So pipe connecting from here to here. Is that enough? Is that all I need? This is redundant. because I was able to get 3 turns worth of paint out of that thing, so I don't think I need to actually put that many in there. But whatever. Let's see how this looks. Hey. Get over there. Trying to make a majority of them go to the left so I can send I want to send like, whoop, don't want to send that many over there. Come on. I'm not clear on how many how many the liquefier can hold. I have to rewatch the video later to figure that out. It's hard to, like, trying to watch too many things at the same time. Two-tone fun. Dear valued customer, we are pleased to announce our new paint sale. Buy one color of paint, get a completely different one free. Make the most of this offer. You now have to work with 2 paint sprayers, which means you'll need to learn about fluid tanks. Okay. When hooked up to a liquefier, a fluid tank will keep the liquid in reserve and can output to 2 components at once. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, let's just start putting stuff in here and figure what goes where afterward. I guess I'll start by putting a conveyor belt here. So I want a conveyor belt. Let's go off to the center somewhere here. It's going to want to drop. I'm going to want to drop into an alternator. And I think okay. So I think I need like one alternator to guide which goes into the red, which goes into the blue, and then another alternator to indicate which one goes into the liquefier or the fluid tank. Okay. All right. Let's just start putting pieces in here, and I'll figure out the details afterward. Okay, so this side is going to go into the I'm gonna guide it to the liquefier, the fluid tank. Okay, so here's one paint sprayer. And a fan for it. Okay, so this can be the red paint. And then the other one is going to go here. I'm going to put it low down here. Put another paint sprayer here. And this one could be the blue one. And then I just need fluid pipe. Wait. Wait a second. Does it? It probably needs to be liquefied before going into the fluid tank. That would make sense. I have a feeling I need to change this. Hang on. Probably wasted some money. Oh well. So liquefier first. From there goes into the fluid. I don't think it matters where I put the fluid tank. So one end going from here to here, and then one end going from here to here, one going from here to here. Yeah, so one side's going to the red tank, the other side's going to the blue one. Half the turds get liquefied and passed to these, the other half go to either the blue side or the red side. All the conveyor belts seem to be going the right direction. Let's start her up, see what happens. Let's see if I messed something up somewhere. So yeah, I knew there was going to be some complexity to it at some point. Oh wait, what's it? Oh crap! I forgot. Ha ha ha. Oh, this is going the wrong way too. I messed this up pretty badly actually. I forgot to mold them. they're just getting paint turds. Stop the machine. Okay. Restart the level. Yes, okay. I forgot an important step. I forgot I'm supposed to mold them before they get painted. Okay, let's try that again. Into the mold first. Then maybe I can okay. Mold first, then alternator. Then there's another alternator. This side will go to the liquefier. And the other side yeah, okay. So this side will be the red side. So paint sprayer with red, and then fan to dry it. Yeah, you know the funny thing about that last bit was I watched Yahtzee's dev diary video for this, and it included in the last the last 30 seconds of this video was from an LP of what's his name, Jack Packard, I think, or the guy from The Escapist, playing this, and he made the same mistake. He forgot to put the oh, come on, is there not space for this? Come on. You're mean. Okay, you're gonna make me deconstruct this thing and put the conveyor belt one more level down. And now there's space. And this one can be blue. And need to dry it there. Okay. And we need the fluid tank. I don't think, as far as I know, it doesn't matter where the fluid tank goes. From here to here. And this one can go to the blue one, and this one can go to the red one. and I think that should work. They get shaped. Half of them go to the liquefier to be turned to paint, and the other half go to either the blue one or the red one. And the conveyor belt's going in the right directions. Okay, let's hope I did it right this time. Do the paint sprays get refilled automatically? Okay, good. Excellent. Okay. Okay, so my money is still in the red, but there's still time. There's lots of time. Speed that up. Hey, the liquefire is completely full. Okay, hang on. I can probably afford to put some more. Send some more this way. Because that thing is only half full. I don't know if it really matters. I mean, I've already won, and I get the high score regardless, because it's my first time playing it, so I get the top score by default. There you go. Joinery Pokery? Dear sir, a local plumbing supplier want to know if your machine is capable of making toilet brushes, and to secure the contract, we might accidentally have implied that it is. Now we're graduating to complex products. They're made of two poo shapes joined together, which means we will need a joiner. Oh, okay. Send the bottom part into the joiner, then drop the top part in, and if the glue tank is supplied with liquid, the two become one. Huh. Okay, so the bottom part has to be the one that goes in the joiner, and then the top part goes on top of it. Just like Night Shift. It's back in the day. That game where you work the machine and have to make the Star Wars toys. Anyway, okay. Note that both parts have to be dry to be joined. Oh, okay. If either is still wet, you'll just make a mess. Okay. So they have to be wet when they're painted, but dry when they're joined. Okay. Is this the joiner here? I guess. Glue tank, glue pipe, lift, handle mold, and brush mold. Which one's the bottom one? Okay. The handle's the bottom part. Okay. Okay, so alright, so first I guess I want to put an alternator. So it's pointing to the left, so I'm going to put it into the handle mold first. And then the brush mold second. Right? Although I've observed that when he poops in there, as soon as the poop drops in, it changes direction. So I think I'm supposed to do it that way first, like that. Well, actually, hold on. Let me restart. Okay. Alternator first. Put the handle mold on the right, so it's closer, so it reaches first, because they're just going to start piling. I'm just going to send them on the same conveyor belt to save time, I think. They don't need to be painted. They do need to be dried. So, okay, the, okay, I initially figured they're going to go in the same conveyor belt because I thought they drop onto it from here, but I'm actually not sure. Like, does the, okay, maybe I should start putting, okay, I wasn't sure, like, does one have to be dropped on top of the other? Like, I have to drop it from above, or does it matter? Or, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna start placing stuff here and see what happens. Ah, meant to make that one stay face more. I probably wasted a lot of money by doing that, but whatever. Can I just drop both, like one on top of the other like that? Does that work? I don't know. Instructions unclear. Oh, that was, well, it was probably going to fail anyway. They both dropped in. Is there another step I'm supposed to do? Wait a second, there's a pipe there. Is there supposed to be... Okay, I must have missed some important instructions somewhere. Send the bottom part of the dryer, then drop the top part in, and if the glue tank is supplied with okay, so, okay. There was an important step I missed. Okay, yeah, I missed an important step there, my bad. It does need to be supplied with fluid. I should have guessed from the little tube thing at the top there. Okay. Alright, so alternator right at the start. One side will go to the liquefier, which goes here, and the other side goes into another alternator. Might as well put it right up close to it. One side going into the handle mold, the other going into the brush mold, and I kind of like the idea of just having them go on the same conveyor belt. Except, they did kind of get mixed up there. Is there a way to prevent that from happening? Well, it discarded one of them when I hit the deactivate button, so... Oh, don't forget the fan. Let's try it like that. Yeah, it's called an experiment. precision timing here to reject one piece as soon as it falls in. There you go. That should fix it, I hope. There you go. I think I can afford to send some more this way. Oh, although that might make them too close together. Oh, one of them didn't get molded. What happened there? Uh-oh. They got reversed order somehow. Okay, maybe I should just not mess with it anymore and just let it let it do its thing. At least reach the quota before I start trying to mess with things. There you go. You know what? I'm just gonna speed it up. It was imperfect. It was inefficient, but it worked. Color joined. OMG, we are such big fans of your Magic Poo making dog. Have you considered making collectible figurines of him? We would literally buy all your stock because we love him that much, as opposed to figuratively buying all the stock. Remember the assembly sequence: paint first, then dry, then join. Molding can be done before or after painting. Oh, really? Okay, okay. Does it matter the color? Is that yellow? Okay. Paint first, then dry, then join. Molding can be done before or after painting. Okay. Alright then. Ah, so that's the joiner. Okay. Body mold and head mold. Oh, okay. So I have to, okay, this is getting complicated. I have to wrap my head around this. I can do this. I can do this. So we'll start with the alternator. And, yeah, so it's start by liquefying stuff. And the other side also can drop into an alternator. They're awfully close together. You know, even though it costs a bit of money, let's space them out a bit, just a little bit. Alternator here. One side going into the body mold. The other side going into the head mold, and does it matter what side I put them on? Probably does, but oh, you know what? It probably makes, since they have to be the same color anyway. There's just space for the paint now. Hold on. Okay, restart. Okay. I can do this. Okay, so alternator first, then liquefy on one side. The other side is going to have a conveyor belt where they get painted. Oh, come on. Not enough space. Ah, screw you. Okay, alternator. I meant to put that one square up, but whatever. Keep moving. Liquefier on one side, conveyor belt on the other, and so paint sprayer goes here, and I think I want it to be yellow. Is that the color that is? Looks yellow to me. Looks sort of a gold color, but whatever. So it has to be painted while it's wet, and then dropped into the mold. So it's going to need another alternator, one for the body, the other for the head. and then okay, how big is the joiner? Okay, I need to have space for the joiner, and okay. All right, I'm just gonna, okay, I'm going to, so they go here, they get dried just before going onto the lift. And get dropped. Oh, do they need to go one more square over for the? Do they drop into the joiner? I'm not sure. Um, I hope there's enough room underneath here. Ah, not quite. Oops, wrong one. Need another lift. Lift one square. Is that good enough? Let's see what happens. So half of them getting liquefied. Oh crap. Oh crap. I forgot to, I need to refill the paint. I need to split this up. Okay. I can't. Okay, I can't. Oh, this is obnoxious. It'd be nice if this was like, you know, like the Incredible Machine, where if you screw up, it resets it, but it leaves all your parts there, so you can just move them. But no, you have to start from scratch again every time. It's a little obnoxious, but whatever. That's how Yahtzee made it, so we're gonna roll with it. All right. Okay, so they're gonna get painted yellow. Half them go into the liquefier, and from the liquefier, we need to connect to the fluid tank. The fluid tank, it can go anywhere, it seems. It doesn't seem to add anything to the cost, moving it further away. So I'm just going to put it way over here. Another alternator here. There's a body mold and a head mold, and both of them are going here and getting dried, and the joiner is going to go here somewhere, and there's a lift here, and another conveyor belt underneath it. Hope that's enough space for them to get by. Hope that works. And the fluid tank has one pipe going to the paint sprayer and another fluid pipe going to the joiner. Okay, so hopefully I got this right this time. They go here and get painted. Like half of them go and get painted. The other half go in to feed the paint and the the thing, the joiner. The ones that are getting painted half become bodies, half become heads. I'll try to control which order they go in. They're wet when they're painted and when they're molded, but dry when they're joined. So that should do it, I hope. Let's see how this goes. So it put a head first in. Let's recheck that. Ones after that should... Oh, crap. Well, it's not going to work then. Okay, it needs to be dropped one square further over to land in the right spot. Okay. Yeah, live and learn. Have to start again and start from scratch, because Yahtzee made a dick move. We force you to start from scratch every time. Whatever, okay. That's fine, I can do this. It's all good. Focus, focus, focus. Alright. Chest of my brain power, remember all the steps. Okay. Okay, so it needs to be far enough down that there's space for the paint sprayer. And there's an alternator, which go, okay, I believe I put the heads on the right in that before, and that turned out to be a mistake. Let's put the bodies on the right this time. Put these here, fan here, lift, flip direction here. And tiny conveyor belt here. And then the joiner goes underneath that. Oh wait, they have to go on that particular square. And reverse that direction. And we want a fluid tank somewhere, doesn't matter where. One side going from the liquefier to... Oops, what am I doing? No, delete that. Sorry. That's me being inattentive. One side, okay, liquefier goes to there, and then one side goes to the paint, and the other half goes to the joiner. Needs to have yellow paint in it. Okay, so liquefier. I think I got it right this time. The fact that it's the fact that it's taking this long for me to figure it out is probably a sign that I need more, I don't know, need more sleep or something. But it seems to be working. So let's speed that up. Okay, so I'm deposit amount of money, and I'm just barely going to meet the quota. Oh wow, that was close. Hey, that worked out. Oh wow, so there's more. I don't know. I don't know how many levels there are. Assuming they fill the screen here, I'm probably approaching the end. I'm also approaching an hour long in this video, so anyway, let's see if I can finish this game off here. Dear sir, the high school now regards you as their official 3D printing service. I would like to contract you to make giant molecule models for the science room. Okay. interesting. So we need 2 balls, 1 red, 1 green joined together. Okay. That's straightforward enough. So it's... okay. So I'm guessing that the green one has to go on the bottom. Okay, so it's basically the same premise as before. Half goes into the liquefier. The other half okay, the other half, all of them go into the ball mold, and from there they need to alternate, and half be green, the other half be red. I wonder if I can get away with this. Oh no, I can't. They do have... Sorry. I was thinking maybe I can put them all in one conveyor belt and have a paint sprayer here, another paint sprayer here, but no, they have to go on 2 separate conveyor belts, one with the red, while the other with the green. Or I can just rapid fire, like, click, change it back and forth as the machine is running, which could be interesting, but no, I'm not going to do that. Let's do this properly. Okay. Let's just, again, let's just toss stuff in and okay. So the joiner will put somewhere around here, I guess. And I'm going to have a lift. And another lift. I'm sure there's a way to make this more efficient, but whatever, I don't care. I just want to get it done. So it's just a question of which one's going to go in there first. Which one do I make red? Which one do I make green? Oh, also I need to put the fluid tank somewhere in there. And from here to here, and from here to here, and oh crap, I just I need another fluid tank. Can I connect a fluid tank to a fluid tank? Does that work? One to the paint and the other to the joiner. Does that work? Is that going to mess anything up? How evenly does it distribute them? I don't know. Okay. Anyway, so this one's going to make it there first, I think. So I guess I want this one to be green and this one to be red. I don't know. I'm tempted to just say, hey, start it up, see what happens. Everything seems to be going in the right ways. It's liquefying. Liquefier is connected to the paint and the joiner. Um, the paint is dried after it's painted and before it goes into the joiner. So okay, this should work, I think. Let's just see what happens. Which one's gonna get there first? Oh, it's a race. Oh, this is close. Ah, crap. One didn't get painted there. Ah, crap. Can I... Gosh darn it. Okay, my little switcher there should get... Should allow one to get in there, alright. Gosh darn it. Ah, okay. Forgot that I could do that. Oh wait, no, I did want to go... Ah. I'm messing things up left and right here. Aw, poor crying doggy. Alright, okay. That didn't work out as planned. So, at first you don't succeed, try again. Yeah, this is harder than it looks. Okay. But I did... I denied that I did that. The mouse moved at the last second just so I was clicking. Okay, alternator. So, like, I basically want to do the same thing again, but get the time better, and remember that I can change the speed of these things in as it's going. So, yeah, that's a thing I can do. Joiner. Okay. these goes to one paint, and the other of these goes to the other paint, and then this one here goes to the joiner. And I don't know if it matters which one I make which, because if the wrong one reaches there first, then I'll just. Oh great, I covered up my guide indicating which one. Let's try it that way. I think everything's in order. Let's see what happens. Well, let's just see what happens. Tried. Green one got in there. I'm going to slow this down. Make sure green reaches first. Just generally have that one slow down. Okay, is this working? This is working okay. No need to panic or anything. This is working okay. Yeah, slowing this conveyor belt down was all I needed to do. My previous design was okay. It's just the timing was a little messed up right at the end. And here comes the last one. This makes me win. And everything else should. Yay! Uh-oh, I don't like that title there. Switcheroo. Hello dear, I did some cleaning in the garage to help out your business. Had to move some things, but I'm pretty sure I left everything where I found it, Mum. Uh-oh. Alternators are the key to this one. Oh. Okay. So, orange squares on this side, blue circles on this side. Okay. Alternators are the key to this one. Okay, actually this doesn't have to be as difficult as I'm making it out in my mind. After they get molded, I just have to have the two conveyor belts converge on one alternator. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. So alternator first. So we can have a liquefier on the go. And let's see. Wait. Ah, quit it. I'm gonna go straight into the square. The other. I think I need to give it a little lift here. No. I have to place conveyor belt before I can place the paint thing. So I have to make sure there's enough space on both sides. For a paint sprayer and a fan. It might be possible for this to be even more efficient and have one fan for both of them, but whatever. This needs to go this way. And I still need a fluid tank. Pipe going to the tank. One pipe going to the blue paint. Another pipe going to the orange paint. Okay, make sure all the conveyor belts are going in the right directions. This is going the wrong way. And I'm just going to adjust this on the fly depending on which one reached there first. I actually don't know which one's going to reach there first. Probably the square. Oh wait, mix it up. The square is supposed to be... Wow, that would have been embarrassing. The circle is supposed to be blue, the square is supposed to be orange. Again, looks more brown to me, but whatever. Hopefully I did that right. Let's see what happens. Off the turds go. Okay, so this should go this way. There we go, okay. Followed by that. And that. Okay. They're going at an acceptable rate. Booyah! This should be fine. It looks stable. I'm just going to speed this up and send everything on its way. First try. Yeah, this game's a bit of a brain teaser, but I'm making it work. I'm figuring it out. Hooray! Anything else? The big contract. Okay, this sounds like a last level. Here's some kind of boss fight or something. Dear sir, we have secured you the most lucrative contract yet. It'll be a tough job, but see it through, and it's safe to say you and your dog will be set for life. Oh boy. Okay, so we're making dog figurines again. The bodies have to be orange, and half the heads have to be red, and half the heads have to be green. Ooh, this is going to be... So we need 3 different paint sprayers. Okay, so there have to be 3 different paint sprayers, and we need the... Can I get away with 1 joiner? Would that be a little ridiculous? Maybe I should have 2 joiners. Okay, this is gonna be tough. Okay, obviously the first thing I want to do is put in an alternator and a liquefier. That's the obvious first step. The next step, oh man. I have to wrap my head around the order of the steps I'm going to need. Okay. Okay, let's just have put a conveyor belt there to give it a bit of distance. And there's going to be an alternator to send half of them to the body mold and the other half to the head mold. And once it goes through the head mold, it needs another divider, or alternator rather. Okay, I'm going to put conveyor belt. Am I going to try to get away with just having just one joiner? Would that be nuts? Let's see if I can get away with one joiner. Okay, alright. How high can this be? Okay, so bodies are painted while wet, dried, dropped into the joiner. Heads. Do I have space to do this? Oh man. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to have space to put all the things I need to put in here. I can do this. I can do this. Okay. Okay. What if... Am I overthinking this? Probably. Hang on, hang on. What if, what if, what if? There's enough space there. Okay, how big is the paint sprayer? Okay, I don't have enough space underneath. I was hoping to have, like, whoa, that was unintentional. Don't know what that sounded like, sorry. Um, hoping I would have enough space underneath and have both conveyor belts, one holding the red head, one holding the green head, going underneath here. That doesn't look to be the case. Okay. Like there's plenty of space to paint one of them over here. And the other one, can I have it travel for a while and then get painted? Over here somewhere? Oh hell. Okay, let's just start putting pieces down and figure out the details as I go along. Might as well try both at the same time. Okay. I'm gonna figure out where that goes afterward. I'm probably not gonna get this on my first try, so whatever. Let's just start putting pieces down and then figure out the rest of the details afterward. Okay, give them each their own fan. Thought I could be clever and have one fan to try them both, but whatever. Not gonna worry about it. And let's just make that the green one, I guess, and this the red one. And is there enough space there? Something like that? And then one more alternator over here. Something like that? Man, oh man, okay. How many fluid tanks is this gonna take? I'm gonna put one here, and another one here. And I think I need one more. There's there's a fluid tank there. That's probably under my face. Okay, 1 to 1 fluid tank. 1 to 1 fluid tank. 1 to the other fluid tank. And one of these goes to the green. The other of them goes to the orange. One of these goes to the red. And the other goes to the joiner. Wow, okay, this is pretty convoluted now. I have no idea if this is going to work. I don't want to have to do this all over again, but I'm probably going to have to. Okay, alright, let's follow that. First, half of them go into the liquefier. From the liquefier, it feeds all 4 of the things that need to be fed. And the other side, it goes to the body first. The body's painted orange. The head goes one of 2 ways. Half of them go this way and get painted red. Half of them go this way and get painted green. All of them get dropped in the same place here. Okay, let's start it up. Oh, this is stressful. Okay. So I have to be ready. I have to be ready to jump on this and make sure things get put in the right order. That's it didn't get painted. What happened? Why didn't that get painted? It went through the paint machine. What went wrong? What am I missing here? It's red paint. The red paint's full. Okay, everything's messed up, and I don't know why. It's being painted, but it's not being painted. Like, what? It's full of paint. It's wet when it goes in there. Is it like passing too close to this fan or something stupid like that? It's getting dried over here because it's too close to this fan. Oh, that's some bullshit. Oh, screw you. Okay. Okay. Alright, Yahtzee. Have it your way. Apparently, it's not a matter of being on the conveyor belt where the fan is. It can't go too close to the fan either. That's obnoxious. Okay. Alright. Okay. I can work with that. Like, I was all ready to jump in and I was like, alright, the red head going on the orange body, everything looked like it was lined up, everything looked like it was going to work out, and then none of the red heads were getting painted, so it was like, that just throws the whole thing in the crapper, so to speak. No pun intended. Okay. Alright. I'm tempted to just call this a day and just end the recording here, but I've gotten this far. I'm assuming this is the last level. It has the look and feel of a last level kind of thing. An hour and a half into this. I can do this. I can do this. I just have to organize my thoughts and yeah, okay. Okay, so I have to... Space is a premium here. Like, ran out of space so fast in that last attempt there. Okay. Okay. I can do this. I can do this. This is fine. This is fine. Okay. I hope this is at least somewhat entertaining. I feel like I'm taking too long to figure this out. I'm this is the thing, you know, like I generally struggle with like open-ended concepts, like when it's like blank slate and they have to I can put things anywhere. Um, it's tricky to it's tricky to organize in my head. Like you have to do this one step at a time, and just the way my mind works, I see all the steps simultaneously, and I paralyze myself. That's why it just takes a long time. It's just my ADD brain, I guess. I don't know if actually if I have ADD, but it would explain a lot. Um, right. Okay. So these need to be far apart from each other then. So let's have this get lifted way the heck up here, right at the beginning. It has to be 1, 2, 3, enough space for the paint sprayer. It takes up 3, right? Yeah. And then 5, 3 for the paint. Oh, I guess it should have been 6. Maybe that's far enough, though. Maybe I shouldn't take the chance. Oh. Okay. Some orange for the bodies. Alternator for the heads. Did it again. Huh. Yeah, I can't put it in that final square there? Gosh darn it. Kind of hoping there'd be enough space there. If this whole section here had been shifted over 1 square to the right, I would have had enough space to have them drop here and go under here. That's just lovely. Okay. Can I work with what I've got, or... to restart this whole thing again. You know what, let's just restart. I can do this, okay. Alright. Super speedy round. Liquefier, right here. Conveyor belt. Three instead of 2. Alternator, right there. Body on the right, head on the left. And, paint sprayer here, fan here. Alternator here. Oh right, I'm an idiot. Sorry, I meant to lift this up so that the one here doesn't get. I can do this. I can do this. It's disconcerting when the sound stops and restarts. When well, yeah, let's me put it here. Just whatever. No, I guess I get my wish of having them both use the same fan after all. This conveyor goes this way. This conveyor goes this way. This way. This way. Okay. Okay, so this is the body, so it has to be orange, and then half of these heads have to be red, the other half to be green. Yeah, since I learned that the fan being here is close enough to dry them, that should be fine. Having learned that the hard way, thank you very much, Yahtzee. And the joiner can go right at the very end, and alternator can go underneath it. And that's enough, isn't it? Like that'll fall into the box, right? Doesn't have to be right in the center of the box, right? Right? Yeah, I sure hope so. Spacing is tight in this. Okay. Alright, and the last thing you need is fluid tanks. Need 3 of them. There's one there. There's one there. There's one there. Wow. I don't think you can make a machine any more complex than this. It's you just run out of space. Can you not attach it if it's at the top? Then why does it let you put it at the top? I better not run out of money because I have to remove those. Okay, so there's no space there then. There's space here? Sure as heck hope so. Okay, liquefier to the storage tank, or the fluid tank, whatever you call it. One side goes to one fluid tank. The other side goes to the other fluid tank. And this fluid tank, one side goes from here to the green, and from here to the red. Where's my pipe? Is this thing confused about what I'm clicking on here? Did it like connect it to the wrong thing or something? I don't know what happened there. There's so many pipes crisscrossing. I don't know what goes where. Okay. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it going wrong. There really is no space anywhere. Okay, put them directly over each other. That way there's no risk of them overlapping. Okay. Because I think what happened was, like, the bottom pipe of one was overlapping the top pipe of the other, and I think it thought I was connecting one to the wrong thing. But anyway. One from there to there, and one from here to here. One from here to the green, and one from here to the red, and one from here to the orange, and one from here to the joiner. And I think that's everything I should need. The last thing being I need to guide them manually as they're going in real time to make sure the right ones go into the right box. Okay. So, right. So half them go into the liquefier. That should take care of itself. The other half, conveyor belt going this way. Bodies go this way, go this way. The conveyor belts are going the right direction. The bodies all get painted orange. The heads get split up. Half go to the green. It's going this way, and here. And the other half go here into the red. That should do it. It's just a matter of... Okay, finally, oh my gosh, it's like an hour and 44 minutes into this. I started this level at like... This is taking far too long. I hope this is at least somewhat entertaining. Okay, brown body went in, red head going in. This is the correct side. This I need to slow down, I think, or maybe not. What am I? No, oh no. Okay, I think I've got it sorted out. Whew. Oh, one more green. Go in there and reach quota. And I'm in the, yeah, all right. Holy moly, okay. There's a bit of, just need to do a bit of fine tuning of those two conveyor belts in the last minutes there. But I think I got it. There's so much going on at this point. It's like, it's just trying to keep track of so many things at the same time is just like what do I look at? Hey, I even made a profit. I exceeded quota and made a profit. That's awesome. Go me. Hooray! What comes after this? Hey, dear sir. Congratulations on completing the most recent contract. You have certainly made a very strong case for the viability of your business venture. However, as your investors, we were concerned as to the efficiency of the management structure in your operation, specifically about the reliance upon unnecessary middlemen. As such, after opening private talks with your business partner, we have elected to contract them directly, and your services are no longer required. The talk went down to business zone. We have enclosed a pen branded with our company logo as partial compensation. A pen. Thanks for playing the Magic Poo Machine, developed in 2020 by Ben Yahtzee Croshaw as Game 11 of his 12 Games in 12 Months challenge. Render Muck and Life of Riley by Kevin McLeod. I guess that's the name of I guess that's the names of the songs. Played by Escapist, escapistmagazine.com. And that's it. Your business partner. The dog. Nice. Click here to reset progress. Oh, don't want to do that. Cool. Okay. So, hey, that was the Magic Poo Machine. That was a very, very silly concept to base a game on, but it actually it came out to be a pretty compelling game. It really you really have to work your problem solving skills. So that was kind of cool, and yeah, it was fun. Got nothing else to say about that. So yeah, until next time.